Okay, guys, I just wanted to pop in and give you a quick update on Nene, a follow-up to yesterday's video. But first of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the kind words. Thank you for all the thoughts and prayers. And yes, I just want to address that really quickly. A lot of you have said, because, we're a community. We all get to know each other here. And you guys are aware that I'm not a religious person. So when sending along prayers, a lot of you would preface it by saying, Curtis, I hope this doesn't offend you, or almost apologizing for sending them along because that's not, I don't believe in a grand deity. Listen, when somebody's willing to send along their prayers to me, to my family, it's not about what I believe, it's about what you believe. And you do believe in that Almighty God. And if you're willing to say those prayers on behalf of me and my family, I'm honored beyond words. I couldn't appreciate it more. So I don't want anyone to ever feel awkward about sending along prayers for Nene or for me or for anyone, in my life, just because I have a different belief system. As I said, I could not appreciate that more, because it's obviously something that's very important to you, and a belief that's held very strongly by you, and you're willing to take the time to ask for that divine intervention on my behalf, on our behalf. I appreciate it more than words can describe. So I don't ever want anyone to feel awkward for that. Now, as far as Nene, right after I made that video yesterday, like within 10 minutes of having made it, my wife called. She was very upset, said I needed to get right back down there. They were going to be moving Nene to another hospital. They had to take her somewhere where they could have a procedure done, because I had told you guys about the aspirate pneumonia, and they were giving her medication for that, but they discovered a blockage. And it would be right up in this region here in her digestive system. The problem is, they said that type of blockage is typically not good. I won't go into all the specifics, all the details. It's not good. So much so that my wife signed a DNR, a do not resuscitate, because we've talked about that in the past. And Renee's been a warrior her whole life. But if it ever comes to that point, it's better to let her rest. I mean, she fights every day. It's, between the seizure activity and the lack of physical mobility, and of course she has many years ago she had a steel rod put in her spine and everything. So she's an amazing human being. I will, when all this is said and done, when it's all over, I'll make a video and I'll tell you guys all the stories of Renee. She's the most remarkable person I think I've ever met. So that's how serious it was. So needless to say, we were freaked right out. So they're going to send her to this big hospital in Charlotte, where a surgeon would come in the morning and take care of whatever that blockage is. And the prognosis was not good. So by 1:30 this morning, we finally got over to that hospital. We got all set up in there. Around 2:30, I left. My wife stayed with her. I left to come home, take care of the dogs, get the things we needed, what my wife would need back at the hospital and everything. And then I went back over. But this morning, the surgeon, who's just so sharp, so brilliant, and again, I'm struggling for words a little bit, guys. I'm operating on no sleep here. She came in, and the whole demeanor changed, our whole outlook, because the surgeon said she's not even close to being convinced that that's actually a blockage. She didn't disparage anybody at the other hospital, but she said basically not sure what led them to this conclusion, because she's not convinced it was this sinister type of blockage, or a lot of different things it could be. So she said, I'm not a fan of unnecessary surgery, so we're going to do a bunch more tests and we're going to find out for sure what's going on here. So just her attitude about it, and her being obviously as brilliant as she is, and being so skeptical that it was this type of blockage made us feel better. I mean, not out of the woods, but it certainly made us feel much better. So my wife is down, still in the hospital now. I came back. I'm still cleaning up because, again, the whole thing started with poor Nene projectile vomiting. So I'm still cleaning up the whole house, taking care of the dogs, getting all that stuff done. And just a few minutes before I started this video, my wife texted me and said, no blockage. So it couldn't have been better news. There's no better news we could have had. It's still, Nate's still having trouble, or not having trouble breathing, but still needs oxygen to keep her oxygen levels up. But that, again, that's from the pneumonia, and hopefully the medicine will take care of that. But this blockage that was genuinely life-threatening is not even a blockage. So we're moving along in a really positive manner. Last night was a really, really dark, difficult night. But today things are looking much better, much brighter, and especially with that blockage not being a thing. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. I appreciate all the thoughts and prayers so much. All of us do. And I will keep you posted. I'll let you know what's going on. I got some more cleaning to do. I'm going to obviously go back down to the hospital, spend some more time with Nate. And I will tell you guys this too. You guys know that Renee, for this tiny little sweetheart that she is, Nae's a ruffian. She's rough and tumble, always has been. And I'll tell you those stories when I make the video about Nae, but she's always thought that swearing is hilarious. You say swear words, she's hysterical. So now last night, I was just standing by her bed, and she likes to have her head scratched. So I was scratching her head and talking to her. And, you have hospital staff in there, nurses and doctors and everything, and they're all discussing things. And Nae's got the oxygen tubes in her nose, and she hated them. She was trying to get them out of there. So I'm just trying to get in her ear with things she's familiar with, and the things that make her laugh and smile. So I'm reaching down while everybody's around and go, Nae, guess what? Tubes in your nose fucking suck. And this little girl with all these wires on her and tubes everywhere and just in the worst possible situation you can imagine, you should see her laugh. I mean, nothing keeps her down. All we had to do is throw in a couple cuss words here and there, and she's cracking right up. It's like our own little secret there while everybody else is, determining the proper course of action and everything. And all you had to do is tubes in the nose fucking suck. And she just laughs it right up. She's the toughest human being I've ever met in my life. And I will keep you guys posted as things go.